Accessibility for All. Module 4. Assisting a traveler who is blind or partially sighted. When guiding and orienting a traveler who is blind or partially sighted, there are several steps you can take to facilitate their travels and communication. Persons who are blind or partially sighted may use a white cane to assist with wayfinding, or may be accompanied by a guide dog. The choice of cane or service animal is personal and does not necessarily depend on the person's degree of vision loss. As with all persons with disabilities, first ask, "How may I help you?" If you will be taking the person to his or her destination, verbally offer your arm or elbow. If they accept your offer, ask permission before touching them or their assistive devices. Then help the passenger find your arm by touching the back of their arm with your hand. Avoid touching the customer unexpectedly unless it's an emergency. A person with a service animal may prefer to follow your verbal directions rather than take your arm, so ask before offering any physical assistance. Never touch or address service animals. They are working and should not be distracted. Never separate persons with disabilities from their service animal. Note that properly trained service animals are allowed on board all forms of public transit at no extra charge and are permitted in any public place at any time. They are also permitted to remain on the floor at the passenger's feet as long as they are properly harnessed. Make sure you know where there are relieving areas for service animals in and around the terminal facility. Walk at a normal pace. The traveler may walk one step behind you to be aware of your direction. However, if the person moves slowly, adjust your pace accordingly.
Hi Richard, this is your boarding pass.
Great, thank you.
You're welcome.
Hi Richard, my name's Rudy. I work for WestJet.
Hi Rudy, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. How may I assist you?
Yes, I called ahead to get help with going through security and getting to my gate.
Okay, I can absolutely help you with that. Now I see you have a service dog. Would you prefer to follow my verbal directions or would you like to take my arm?
Oh, an arm would be great.
Perfect, so I'll just go to your right here and place my arm right beside you.
Great, thank you.
Okay, Richard, so we're gonna walk about 5 paces forward here.
Okay, sounds good.
Is this a good pace for you?
Yeah, it's perfect.
Great, and then we're gonna turn to the right here. We have to go past that roped area. It's a little crowded over here.
Okay, thanks for telling me. I'm just wondering, is there a place where I can take my dog to do his business before we get on the plane?
Yes, absolutely. There's a relieving area right by your gate I can take you to.
Good, sounds great.
Great.
While moving locations, be sure to communicate with your customer. Keep a running dialogue, letting them know where they are and where they are going. Keep them informed about the environment. Make sure they are aware of building features that may cause problems, such as stairs, doorways, narrow passages, or ramps. Mention changes in slope or irregularities in terrain, tripping hazards, obstacles, and handrails. Specify whether doors open towards or away from you, whether curbs or stairs step up or step down, and warn them when the last step is coming up. Inform your customer of accessible features of the immediate surroundings, such as automatic doors or accessible washrooms. When offering directions, do it in precise distances. Pointing or saying, "over there," is not helpful. 2 steps behind you or a meter to your left.
So we're approaching the escalator to go down to security. We'll just take a moment and pause here. Is there any way I can assist you?
Yeah, well, Smithers will get me down the escalator. If you could just take my hand and place it on the railing so that I can find it.
Okay, absolutely. So it's right about 2 steps forward.
Okay, perfect.
There you go. And I'll be about 2 steps behind you.
Okay, great, thanks. Ready to go, Smith? Let's go. Come on. Good boy. Okay,
We're probably about 2 seconds away from the bottom.
ready to go? Ready to go? Let's go. Okay,
We're at the bottom now, and security's to our left about 8 meters away. Do you have your boarding pass and your passport handy?
Yes, it's my ticket and that are in the front pocket of my knapsack. Would you
Okay.
mind getting it out for me?
Absolutely.
Great,
It's all
thank
right
you.
if I go in your bag?
Yeah, that's great, thanks.
Okay, so here's your passport and your boarding pass.
Okay, great.
And we can head over through security now.
Okay,
Just to our
perfect.
left about 8 meters.
Okay, thank you.
Leaving someone unattended. Once you've reached their destination, let the person know if you're leaving. Describe the landscape or room. Details of the layout, dimensions, and the placement of other people and objects are all helpful to know. Leave the person secure at their destination. If the person wishes to sit, place his or her hand on the back of a chair or in contact with the chair so that his or her knees lightly touch the seat. If the person wishes to remain standing, leave him or her in contact with a tangible object like a wall or a table. Make sure they know how they will be assisted from here and who will assist them. For example, if you are unable to continue through security and another employee will meet them after the security check, let them know.
So we're at the gate. If we walk about 15 steps forward, there's a row of seats that are 4 meters away from your gate. Would you like me to seat you there?
Yes, that would be great.
Perfect. If you lean your hand forward, you'll feel the back of the seat. And if you put your knee forward, that's the actual seat.
Great, thank you. Whoop. Okay, lay down, buddy. Down. Good boy.
So Richard, your flight's on time. It's in about 1 hour. Would you like me to, is it okay with you if I come back in about 20 minutes before your flight to check up on you?
Yeah, that's perfect, thank you.
All right. Thank you very much. Take care. I'll see you soon.
Okay.
May I have your attention, please? This will serve as a pre-boarding announcement to any of our guests that require assistance or extra time at boarding the aircraft. Votre attention, s'il vous plaît. Okay, Richard, we're just about to step on the threshold over the aircraft.
Okay, thank
And then
you.
we'll be making a hard right. Okay. So your seat is located in 2D. I'm going to put my hand right here. There you are. And there's plenty of room for Smithers. Would you like me to put your bag in the overhead compartment?
Yes, that would be great, thank you.
Okay, go ahead and put your seatbelt. Now, Richard, I'm just going to get you to raise your right arm for me. I'm going to indicate the call button, which is located right above your head. You'll feel 2 buttons here.
Yes.
The button closest to the left is your call button. You can press that at any time to let me know if you need some assistance.
Great, thank you.
So the washroom is located directly in front of you. It's about 2 meters on your left-hand side. If you feel the handle, if it's in a vertical position, the washroom will be occupied.
Great, thank you, Laura.
You're very welcome. I will come back to see you in about 20 minutes before takeoff.
Okay, thanks.
Check on passenger periodically. Throughout the trip, in terminal or inside cabin, remember to inquire periodically about the passenger's needs. During mealtime, you may be asked to assist with things like opening packages, identifying the placement of items on the tray, and cutting large food portions.
Hi, Richard. I have some snacks today. Would you be interested in anything?
Yes, please, that'd be great.
Okay, I'm just going to lower your tray table.
Great,
In
thank
place,
you.
your drink will be on your right-hand side, and your snack will be on the left. Is there anything else I can get for you today?
Yeah, could you help me open those packages of cookies? They seem to be really hard to do.
Absolutely. There you are. The open end is facing away from you.
Great, thank you so
You're
much.
very welcome.